We're on. All right, yeah, we got quite a few people in this room that have worked on either that first movie or the second one. Unfortunately, I've been filming I Feel Like a Hero for over a year. I thought it was going to be done a whole lot quicker than the first one. I'm like, oh, there's no way it could take as long as that first one. Boy, was I wrong. But as you see, we've stepped a lot of things up, better camera, better effects, more people involved. Who all in the room here was involved in one of these? I see Paige over there. Okay, she's in the new one. She's in I Feel Like a Hero. Craig does a voiceover dub in the new one. My wife back there, she's not only my sound person, carrying around the microphone, but you could kind of call her the producer, as in, no, don't spin that on this movie this week. Wait till next week. I think that's the job of a producer, is it not? So that's what I'll call her. And my sister Amy back there, she's been a great addition to this because it is amazing. I think everyone's heard me say this. It is amazing I ever get a movie done with the amount of screwing off that goes on the set. And Amy has really been a great asset, as in, all right, I know you're enjoying telling jokes, but do you want to finish the scene today? Yes, boss. Okay, next shot. So I just see we have a good time. One of the original reasons I got into movie making, I've never been to film school at all, but I did go to, I was a music composition major at UNLV, and one of the reasons I wrote these movies is I tried to get out there and say, hey, I'd like to write music for your stuff. Well, have you ever done a movie? No. So nobody wants to give you a shot when you haven't done one. So I made some of my own movies so that I can do the music soundtracks for them. And that's how I got started. So all the music in these is written by me, including the song in the middle. That song's called Don't Call Me a Hero, and my brother plays the guitar on it, and I play everything else and sing it. So I'm a bass player, keyboard player, things like that. Thank you. So it gets the music, I'm all proud of it, because that's more of my professional area. The movie stuff, I'm learning, I'm getting there. It's coming along. So, does anyone else have any questions? I'd be willing to throw some answers at you if I have one.
What's it cost to do something like that?
I Feel Like a Hero, I'm not sure yet. I haven't added up. I'm sure my wife will remind me by the end of the year on how much money I've wasted out of the budget. But I know Don't Call Me a Hero cost me $1,700, which for the length of the movie really isn't that bad. I think it was about $350 in costumes. Oh, that's the other thing I forgot to mention. My sister Amy, who also keeps me in line, is also our costume designer. She made that superhero costume. She even made that beast outfit with the horns and all that. That's all her. She did a really good job. And also there was $300 involved in renting out Skate Zone for a day. We had to do to get everything done there, we had to do, I figured it up, a 16.5-hour shoot that day, so that we can get everything done in one day and get out and not have to go back. And you have to make sure everything's done, because you sure don't want to rent it again. So that's about how much that one cost. This one, we had all the stuff to do it, and I had some people at work tell me, well, you've already made all these costumes and all that, you going to make a second one? I don't know. You left it open. Okay, I'll do it. That's kind of how this came about. Probably the major cost of this movie so far has been my new camera. I got a digital SLR, which has really stepped up what it looks like. The other movie didn't look bad, but if you saw the teaser, you can see it's a real improvement, the look of it. Anyone else? Don't be shy. That's fine.
You said it was going to be ready, completed when?
I'm hoping it'll be done over the next couple months. I was hoping it was going to be done by the end of September, and I was wrong, because I've had to work a lot of overtime at work, and I'm the main editor and all that. All we have left is a couple overdubs. In the last movie, you know, I shouldn't be up here criticizing what you just watched, but there's a few scenes there, especially in Skate Zone, that are very echoey. You guys probably noticed that. And I did not want to put up with that again with bad sound. So if anything sounded in question, too much wind noise, too much echo, I brought people in and let them talk over top of it. Just put the little scenes on a loop, go over and over again, and after a while you say, like I think even in this movie we did a couple of them. We lost the sound on the scene. Just a second. We lost the sound on the scene where Matt said, why don't you give the lady her camera back? So we just kind of loop that and let them say it over and over again. Why don't you lay your camera back until it finally matches up? About take 15, 16, you have it. It's like, we got it. Throw it in there. So we got that. I have to do the music, and then we're done. Go for it.
I just
It was
wanted,
great.
Well, thank you.
I wanted to know how you did the UFO, the flying saucer.
The flying
Or
saucer.
did you just wait for one to come by?
Well, that was a plan. I could have gone up to Rachel and hung out for a little bit.
Yeah.
But instead, I got a hold of a program called 3D Studio Max, and through a lot of trial and error, finally got a successful looking UFO and quick saved it and put it in there before I messed it up any further. I have many other false attempts that look like anything like a hi-hat symbol or some things like that until I finally got something that looked good.
My question was for the kids, how they like working with their dad.
Oh.
Being on film.
They enjoyed it. In fact, they even have a shot in this new movie here. We have a little bit of a crowd panic scene where they get to run. But yeah, and my brother's kids were also the other two kids in the scene.
Lonnie,
Yes.
you know, when you do something like this and you have an investment, both an investment in money and an investment in time, then comes the marketing part of it. What did you do with Don't Call Me a Hero to market it, and how do you work? Because, you know, we aren't a big production company and we don't have contacts in Hollywood and that sort of
Nope,
thing.
nope. As far as marketing goes, I attempted to do the festival route, which I don't think works that well anymore. I mean, this is great for kind of to get the locals to come see it, but I've put it up on YouTube, a lot of people to see it that way, and I also got it up on Amazon. I've sold a few copies. I haven't sold a whole lot. I'm attempting to do a little bit more with this movie. In fact, if I can not take up a whole lot of your time, I'll spit out what I'm doing on this movie. I'm starting I don't know if anyone's heard of a website called Kickstarter.com. I'm starting up a project on there, and we are going to print up some DVDs and Blu-rays of this movie. And I'm going to try to get people to kind of order them in advance. And it's actually very affordable. I'm selling, and what I'm going to do is a special edition where, because these movies are both, this one's about 45 minutes long, the second one's about 50 minutes long. So we're going to put them on one disc and all the bonus features all together, so you can see the movies that way. So I'm going to start up this project. You can go to bflatmedia.com and see it, although it hasn't launched yet. It should launch in a couple days. And I'm going to be selling the DVDs for $10, the Blu-rays for $12, and then a combo with both the Blu-ray and the DVD for $15, which I think is pretty darn cheap.
Will you be available after this for people to come up and talk to you?
Absolutely.
Cool.
All right, thank you very much, everybody. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Glad you chuckled at the right spots. Instead of chuckling at, boy, that was bad. So, all right, thank you.
Thank you, Audie.
Thanks, Jody.
Thank you. Thank you.